Hey guys, welcome back to Elise Reads and Speaks. Sorry if I'm a little stuffy today. I am still getting over the flu, which is, oh man, when I get sick, it counts me down for quite some time. So I figured for the first 2 or 3 days when I was bedridden because of the flu, why not just do a vlog of my reactions to this book? So, like I said, I would be reading Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson this month. And without further ado, let's just get to it. Here you go. So I am in bed because I have the flu, and I am reading this book. I'm about 100 pages in, and I don't really know what's happening, and I can't tell if it's because I have the flu or because it's really bad. I don't know. We'll just have to see. What is a yurt? Should I know this? Because she's used it several times. Okay, according to Wikipedia, it's a large circular tent. And when I just Googled, what is a yurt? It came up with a circular tent made of flaps or skins. Now, should this have been common knowledge? Because I commonly did not know it. Okay, we've hit something redeeming. This is a cool quote. I just wanted to remember it. A grieving man made a perfect toy for his daughter that she would never see. This is about real people, not figures from fiction. I know this crime is popular, that crime itself is popular, but crime has a human face. If you're going to study crime, you have to remember the people involved. Okay, Maureen Johnson, that was a little redeeming. I still don't really know what's happening. I am now 150 something pages in, and I still don't know what's happening. Somebody just bit somebody else's foot. That was weird. What is this book about? I don't know, but I don't DNF. So I will power through. Okay, so I'm having a really hard time understanding why anybody cares that Stevie is trying to solve this case. I mean, this case is from like the 1930s, so whoever got away with it is probably dead by now, right? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get this book so far. I don't get it. Okay, page 228, and things are finally getting interesting in the modern times. So now there's not just a crime in the 1930s, but there's one now. 228 pages in, and things are finally getting interesting. I can't believe I'm enjoying this now. I mean, why? Why did that take so long? God, it took half the book for me to finally start finding it interesting. I don't really like Stevie. She's kind of annoying. But the story itself is interesting. Granted, I don't see what one has to do with the other yet, since it's 2 stories going side by side, but I'm sure that will be revealed later. But hey, I only have like 100 more pages to go, so they've got to put this together pretty quickly. And I'm done. I can't believe I like that one. What just happened? It took forever for me to get into, and then, I don't know, I guess the second half really took off. And even in the last 100 pages, I thought it got so good. Oh, man. That was not 5 stars for me by any means. That was like a solid 3-star book, because it shouldn't take 200 plus pages for me to get into your writing. But yeah, I think I'll read the next one. Man, what a surprise. Wasn't that just a riveting piece of cinema? I know, twist ending, right? Shocker. So now that I've had some time to think about it, I ended up giving this book 3 stars, which, you know, I gotta say is pretty good, because as you can see, most of the way through I thought it was gonna be a 1 star because it just wasn't hooking me at all. But the end of it pulled me in. I still don't like Stevie when I'm thinking back to it. She was pretty annoying. Wasn't really anything super redeeming about her. Really about any of the characters I wasn't really thrilled with. But I will read the next one, because now I kind of wanted to see what happens. So at least that's a plus that came out of it. Okay, now it's time for the good stuff. So, Emma Nash, man. Emma Nash. If you haven't read the first Emma Nash book, Dating Disasters of Emma Nash, hilarious. I mean, she is this awkward girl, and she's kind of like Bridget Jones. Like, you have that feeling in the pit of your stomach as you're reading it, like, no, 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 don't do that, don't do it. But you still want her to do it because you know it's going to be funny, and then she does it, and then it's funny, and then you actually laugh. Man, the second book was a solid follow-up. I was doing the same exact thing. I mean, within the first 2 chapters, I was quite literally laughing out loud in my bed. And you know what? There are a lot of books that I find funny, but I don't actually laugh. It's like a, that was cute. But this one, I was literally going, ha ha ha, what a moron. But at the same time, you love her, and you need to see what happens next. Oh, she's so endearing. And I will say, full disclosure, there is a time in this book where she texts someone about this guy that she had just kissed, and she wants to know what's happening. And then she realized that she actually texted the guy instead of her friend. And man, I have done that before, and it's so embarrassing. But at the time that she did it, I was like, oh, Emma Nash, man, I feel you. I feel you. You have a kindred spirit in me. Oh, these books are so funny, and I can see them being translated so well as a series, like as a Netflix series or TV show series or whatever kind of series, because there's so much to go off on. And she's not the only awesome character in there. Like, I really like her friend Steph, the new friend that she made, Charlie. Oh gosh, I loved him. There were so many good things about this book. Like, if you just need to read something and laugh and smile and have a good time, you need to pick up the Emma Nash series. All right, that is all I have time for today. Thank you again for tuning in to Elise Reads and Speaks, and I will catch you next time.